Hold on. Where's my water? Alright. I'ma just make this because I made a recent video saying how I feel about mixed people claiming to be black, mixed people taking up space in the black community or whatever. And of course, I got some backlash on the I said blacklash. I got some backlash on the video. Now, I'm gonna say this. I feel like every time I make a video about my opinion, I feel like people always take what I say out of context. And that shit is really starting to piss me off because it's like, I know I may not speak like politically correct all the time. And sometimes I just say shit without like really refining it and smoothing it out. I just kind of say what comes to mind. But it's like a lot of the times I feel like people misunderstand me and like purposefully at this point, because every time I release a video, it's like I say something and it's like the people that get it, get it. Like the people that get what I'm trying to say, get it. And the people that take it, I gave an inch and they took a mile. That shit gets on my nerves because I feel like people always misunderstand me. Now, when I made that video, basically my latest video titled Stop Including Other Races and Biracial in the Black Community, the moral of the story was, as Black people, we need to learn to stop trying to make mixed people pick a side. I know there's a lot of people. Okay, yeah. Like, how is it unstable? I got full bars. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, it's really biracials in the comments that are like, oh, why shouldn't I be involved in the Black community? Oh, I'm used to it. The white community won't accept me and the Black community won't accept me. That's not what I said. Like, I don't know why I give people an inch and they decide to take a mile. They decide to run a marathon with that shit. But at the end of the day, what I said was that obviously I'm not the fucking gods, bitch. Like, I can't fucking control whether or not you want to be in the Black community or not. That's a part of who you decision on whether you want to at the end of the mix, but at the day, like, it should be a thing of, hey, I'm mixed, but at the end of the day, I'm not Black. So it's like, I'm gonna let the Black people, this is y'all space, this is y'all community. I'm just here to, divulge in a culture, whatever. You know what I mean? I never said that mixed people were not allowed to divulge themselves in Black culture. That's fucking stupid. Then somebody came at me for the crayons reference. Obviously, I don't like y'all gotta laugh at this sometimes. This shit is comedic. Like, obviously, I don't like think mixed people are fucking crayons. Like, obviously, I'm not like, oh my gosh, are you a light-skinned mixed person? Okay, you're white. Oh, you're a dark-skinned mixed person? Okay, you're Black. Like, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you turn a white crayon, it's gonna make gray. Hey, I'm sorry, like, I'm in a bad mood because, like, oh my God, bro. Just look at the comments in the last video. This should be pissing me. You, like, do I really look like, really? Yeah, girl, they going ballistic. Mixed people are going ballistic. Like, girl, I'm kind of defending y'all. Y'all should be thankful. The fuck? But yeah, like I was saying, I made the crayon reference because, like I said, a lot of Black people have the mistake of calling mixed people Black. And I feel like that's rude because at the end of the day, you're completely neglecting that they have a whole nother culture, whether that's you're Hispanic, Latinx, Middle Eastern, Indian, all of that. Like, you completely canceling out that side, and I feel like it's not fair. And then it's like, you sit there, you claim these mixed people into the Black community, and then you get surprised when they start taking your spaces, when they start coming in, taking your jobs, taking your roles in the movies, start taking your jobs in the modeling industry, and then you're like, why are mixed people doing this? Because you made the mistake of allowing them. Okay, it's so rich with like so many things, like it's just so many things. And we need to start gatekeeping that shit. But yeah, if any mixed person is watching this, nobody's saying you can't be in the Black community. Like, shut the fuck. Like, oh, I hate when I get misunderstood so many times. It's like, why do I keep getting misunderstood? Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Stop fucking playing. And I'm not gonna lie, I be deleting the comments like, bitch. I be deleting comments because I'd be like, you should never even commented this. Like, why is this even in my comment section? Like, get the shit out. Get out of here. Like, yeah, I'm gonna delete them comments. Get out of here. But it was this one comment that like pissed me off a little bit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, comments be pissing me off. Like, one time I got a comment saying, like, oh, you should get a camera. Like, no. It was the gin and juice video. Aren't you about to lay in your casket? Like, get the fuck out of my comment section. Like, ugh. And I deleted that shit, but let me see what comment it was. Yeah, somebody talking about Nigeria, and I just was like, what does I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. And then, yeah, like, y'all, look at this comment right here. SH? I feel like I've seen this person comment before. But yeah, like, oh, and I just want to say something real quick. Disclaimer, okay? On my channel, you're not always gonna, okay? I feel like as a society, like, we're starting to get into the mindset of like, because you know we're on social media, so we follow things like what you like or whatever. It's kind of like a shock. I just want all my subscribers, all my viewers, whoever's watching this, I just want y'all to know you're not going to agree with me all the time, and that's okay. Okay, we're human. Honestly, in my opinion, you're not going to grow spiritually, you're not going to grow mentally, intelligently if you're constantly surrounding yourself with people that you agree with at the end of the day. So I just don't want anybody to like be like what do you call that? I don't want nobody to be repulsed by my channel or just me, period, because you heard something that I said that you don't completely agree with. At the end of the day, it is what it is, okay? Like Doja Cat said, okay, you're not always gonna fuck with me. You're, just make music. Yeah, that comment pissed me off. And then this comment with the Jamaican flag pissed me off because this person said biracial people do not get accepted as white because they do not appear white. First of all, why would they be accepted as white? You're biracial. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Stop making biracial people pick a side. Why are you making somebody who's mixed? Why are you making somebody who's mixed pick a color? Like, are y'all dumb? Anyways, they do not appear white, so therefore they identify as black naturally. I understand that. I get that. But at the end of the day, you as a mixed person, you can't take up space like that. Like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You really need to think about what you're saying here, as there are so many reasons why a biracial person would not be drawn to the white community. I understand the racism and shit, but it's like, at the end of the day, that's part of your culture. So it doesn't even matter if they accept you or not. Like, that's a part of who you are. And there's nothing you could change about that. No matter how much you try to divulge yourself in black culture, you're still mixed, in my opinion. And it is what it is. Biracial also receive a lot of racism from white people and from family members, so they are drawn to where they feel accepted. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But the issue is when y'all start saying, oh, when y'all start identifying as black, and then it's like the actual black people get pushed out the way because obviously from racism, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with you being in the community, but when there's actual black people out there that you're taking opportunities from, you're taking up space, like, no. And this is what I think. Y'all need to stop worrying about fitting in, okay? That's like me, a black person, trying to fit into the white community. Like, it's just not gonna happen, okay? At the end of the day, be comfortable in who you are. Stop looking for acceptance and just be you. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to wear box braids one day and then you want to straighten your hair the other day, that's you. But stop looking for acceptance. Look for acceptance within you. Like, this is my problem with the LGBTQ community. Like, obviously there's nothing wrong with fighting for people to have decent morals. Like, obviously I'm not going to judge nobody because in the world you're not going to find. It's your issue right there, right? Should biracial people go and create their own island somewhere? What exactly is it that you want? Because we have to identify where we feel we relate to. So no, you have to identify with what you're made of. The fuck? I'm around a lot of white people and I relate to them. Should I identify as white now? Like, it's not adding up. Like, make it make sense, because it's not adding up. I understand you want to identify with what you relate to, but you could still be biracial. Like, why can't you still be biracial and be like, oh, I'm more closer to my black side, or I'm more in my black culture because that's just what I relate to more. Like, that's completely okay. And then we have the biracials like Doja Cat that relate more to that relate more to that relate more towards their white side. Like, here's the thing, y'all. I know this is like something new that I'm gonna say, but I'm 3/4 Haitian and I am 1/4 Dominican. Okay. My dad is mixed with Dominican. My mom is full Haitian. My dad's mixed with Dominican and Haitian. I don't really relate. Like, okay, I don't really relate to my Dominican side. That doesn't mean I'm going to completely neglect it and be like, oh, I'm not a quarter Dominican. Like, obviously, if somebody asks me my race, I'm going to say black because that's what I am. Like, I'm 3/4 black, one little bit of Dominican. I guess you could say I'm like, but not really. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to say my quick response. I was just like, I'm just going to copy somebody else, which is stop taking my words out of context, jumping to conclusions. I'm not saying you should be completely excluded from the black community, as it is a part of who you are in your culture. But you should not be able to fully identify and take the place of a black woman, as it can be harmful and take away from opportunities for actual black women. We see this happen in Hollywood. But yeah, if y'all haven't, you could watch my video on that I recently uploaded with Mia Soros and Murad Mali. Now, if y'all don't know about the whole situation with Maria Soros, I think it's actually very interesting that y'all actually thought this girl was mixed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it for like a split second, and then I looked at her again, and then I'm like, not with black. Not with black. Like, ain't no way. Like, in my opinion, I thought she was just completely of Asian descent. I did not think she was mixed, but the fact that, yeah, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I only watched one video of Murad Mali, and that's when he was like doing a review on Love Island and whatever. I didn't know he was that like into the black community, like, but the Murad Mali, yo, fucking sticking your foot, talking about, oh yes, I can't say it on, can I say it on YouTube? Oh yes, N-word, smell my feet, N-word, like, it was giving Doja Cat. It was giving Doja Cat when they found out she was on them tiny chats, being like, yes, like, I was like, and this is why I say, like, it's good to have allies, right? Murad Mali, obviously, he was viewed as an ally to the black community. But I feel like sometimes with black people, like, we get so excited to have allies and companions. And, you know, really allies are just people with, you know, decent morals. You know, you shouldn't hate somebody because of their skin tone. Like, here's the thing. Let's get into it. Stop praising allies. Stop holding allies on a pedestal. You're praising somebody because of what? They don't want to judge somebody because of skin color. They realize that you shouldn't be racist. Like we need be fucking for real. Like, we need to stop. We need to stop. Okay. Like, yes, Doja Cat. Like, I don't care, y'all. Like, I don't care. I love me some Doja Cat music. I'm never gonna stop listening. But I'm on Doja Cat's ass, okay? Like, when I found out she was on them tiny chats, I was like, it's giving slavery, it's giving house slave, it's giving yes master. Like, what is going on? And then what pissed me off even more with Doja Cat was that when the black man in the chat tried to holler at her, she outed him to the whole fucking, to all the white boys in the fucking tiny chat. She was like, oh yeah, he trying to hit on me, da 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 da. And you know what they did? They fucking turned around and made fun of her big ass head. Like, yeah, that's what you get for trying to pander to white people. Like, you stupid hoe. Anyways, is this gonna be a rant video? Like, y'all, if I ever get mainstream, I don't want to get mainstream, honestly. Like, I just want like my 3 little viewers, my little happy place. But yeah, the Murad Mali thing, it really shocked me. Like, and Mia Soros, honestly, I believe the shit when they said Miasaurus is getting doxxed because, girl, this literally came out the blue. And I remember watching the Miasaurus video. I didn't watch it, but I looked at it and I'm like, does that shit say 40 minutes? Oh, yeah, we're not watching that. And I just haven't watched her since. But yeah, another person taking advantage of Black culture, like, you know, it is what it is. And then of course we have biracial people in my comments getting mad because I'm saying we should protect Black culture. Like, as a biracial person, you should understand where I'm coming from. Always off to me. Was she? I'm not gonna lie, she was like too much for me. Like, it's not that she was off, but like she was just too much. I couldn't really vibe with her content and I kind of stopped watching. But yeah, like I remember she did a video on like Bella, what's her name? That TikTok girl? Not Belle Delphine, the other one. The one that's like, you know, on TikTok or whatever. And she made she made one video basically saying, "Oh, I don't see the issue with her acting childish." And then she went back, saw the comments and was like, "Okay, y'all, I agree. Like, yeah, she's definitely promoting pedophilia. Like, girl, pick a side. Pick a side, pick a side." But anyways, y'all, I had my first day of school today. I dyed my hair. It's giving redhead. It's giving Lindsay Lohan. I love it here. And yeah, like she will always say how Asian she was, but she's so white passing. I thought she was Latina. Me too. Not only was she blackfishing, but, and I hate to use this term because I hate when shit derives from fucking Black culture and they try to turn it, but she was Latina fishing too. Like, I felt like she had almost had a, I think I felt her, I don't know, like she just gave me long nails, hot Cheeto girl vibes. Like, you know, when she was like doing her little dressing up videos and shit, she gave me long nail, hot Cheeto girl vibe. Like, she gave me Latina vibes. And I'm like, are you Asian or Latina? Because I never thought she was mixed, but I thought she was like either Asian or Latina. And I'm just like, something's not right here. Something's not right here. But yeah, overall, with Miasaurus, what she needs to do is never hop back onto YouTube again. Like, honestly, like you telling, like, because let's talk about it. Like, why would you lie? Like, and this is the thing that I don't understand about YouTubers lying. You simply just don't have to say anything at all. Like, instead of lying about something, you don't have to say anything at all. Like, shit, she could have did a fucking one of them like fucking Supreme YouTube channel shit when they do like prank video, kissing my friend's butthole prank. Like, she could have did shit like that. You didn't have to make up a whole like fucking story, bitch. That's like lying while you writing a diary and lying what you writing about. Like, girl, what? You're weird. You're weird. And then like, yeah, that's all I have to say about the Miasaurus thing. But yeah. Overall, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you're watching my videos, so I understand some of the stuff that I can say, it could come off very harsh. It could come off like kind of like a halfway thought out thought. Like, I didn't fully think it through before I decided to say it. But please stop taking an inch and running a marathon. Stop taking an inch and taking a mile, okay? I never once in my life said I hated biracial people. I don't think they deserve to be a part of Black culture. Like, no, you can be a part of Black culture as much as you want to. Okay, I even know some biracial people, they live in a Black neighborhood. Therefore, by default, they're more closer to Black culture. There's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is when you start to take on a Black identity for a second. It's already bad that Black women are the most oppressed. And then it's like on top of that, you trying to build a friend, you trying to build a comrade, and they taking your spot too. Like, come on now. Come on now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. First day of school was okay. Same old shit. I'm just ready to graduate at this point. Like, if y'all don't know, I'm a senior in high school. Yes, I'm 17. I have a question. Do I look 17? I think I do. I think right now I do. But yeah, the color is giving Lindsay Lohan from Mean Girls. I love it. I always wanted to be a redhead. And my dreams came true. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. How do you end this?